The nation had barely caught its breath from a series of recent tragedies. 10 days before the Texas school shooting, a mass shooting at a Buffalo, New York supermarket. A gunman walked into the Tops Friendly Market, a grocery store in a predominantly black neighborhood. He shot 13 victims, killing 10 black shoppers and workers. After the gunman was taken into custody, investigators found a manifesto full of racist views, making it clear he planned to kill black people. In Dallas, federal officials are investigating a series of attacks on Asian-run businesses as potential hate crimes. With a rise in hate crimes, San Jose State's Dr. Fletcher discusses the root of the issue. Doc, when we look back at what occurred in Buffalo about a week and a half ago, what is your reaction to what was a racist attack?
That is more of the same. That we may take a couple steps forward, but we still take many, many steps back when it comes to not only race relations in this country, but how we continue to stoke and flame the fans of racism, of fear, of pitting communities against one another. When I look at individuals who do such heinous crimes in the way that they do, it's not only about mental well-being. Yes, that's a part of it. But if I sit and think through and I peel back the layers of what can lead a person to do such things, these are learned behaviors. Short of a significant mental health disorder, these are learned behaviors that drive individuals to do what they do in mass, like he did, and like these shooters continue to do. Hatred is learned. Bigotry is learned. Feeling as though it's a zero-sum game, me versus you. Feeling as though I'm being replaced in this society, and individuals are being given as the face of replacement. Black and brown faces, Asian American faces, LGBTQ plus are the faces, have become the faces politically of this whole replacement notion. And then on top of that, when you continue to stoke that paranoia and that deep-rooted hatred and bigotry, and now you then attach that to the lack of mental wellness and healthcare options for individuals, it takes 10 days to get a handgun if you have a clean background, and it is significantly more difficult for you to get a therapy session. I've been there. There's a responsibility in terms of what are we telling and spreading to the masses that they go and adopt and will continue to perpetuate and socialize, and then they will socialize that to those around them who are very impressionable, and they will continue to move forward with a poisonous, toxic ideology that, again, does not just stay in their mind. It has a clear and present face that is being put on it at every level in our society, to where now hatred and bigotry and violence has a face. We put a face on it. And it doesn't matter as we continue to see what age and what level of responsibility that face has. These children down in Texas, black and brown faces. These individuals in Buffalo in a grocery store, black faces. Hatred in this country is not just staying with an ideology, it has a face, and that's dangerous. So yes, it has to be confronted on every single level. It has to be confronted at every single turn. And it's not just our official well-known, recognized institutions like politics. It needs to be confronted at your dinner table when individuals are spewing toxicity that goes unchecked, that goes unconfronted, because it's the little conversations that can then turn into big catastrophes.